Hello and good morning, Keith. It's a pleasure to have you on this video chat with me here today. Thank you. I know it's not the same time. You're in the UK right now?
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ken. Good to see you. How are you?
Hey, fantastic, man. Thanks for taking some time out of your day. I know you're a busy guy. Could you take, I don't know, 60 seconds, a couple minutes, and introduce yourself? First name, last name, exactly who you are, what you do, and all that great stuff?
Yeah, no problem, Ken. Yeah, my name's Keith Dean. I'm in the UK, and me and my business partner, Nigel Griffiths, we run Pearly Dean Marketing and realestateseoexperts.com, which, as you'll gather from that URL, we do SEO for real estate businesses.
All right.
We're very successful with that. I've been involved in SEO since year 2000, so I'm an old hand at it. And we've been together doing this partnership for about 3 years, and we service real estate businesses in the US with SEO, and we get them straight to page one and get leads piling in through the door for them.
Okay, fantastic. So just for anybody that's watching, what is SEO? You just give me your 10-second version of it. Okay,
a lot of people think it's a black art or it's something really scary, but it's just basically it's Google organic results. So everybody uses Google. You go to Google, if you want to find a book, you type it into Google. You want to find a restaurant, you Google what's the nearest restaurant to me here. If you're looking to sell your house, you type into Google, sell my house fast in Carolina. Yeah. And those are the keywords that we use for the real estate people, so that when people type that in, they appear on the first page of Google for that. And obviously that's a hot lead for them, and that's how they get them.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, your process is part of what I talk about during a lot of our trainings and such forth, because at the end of the day, like referrals in a whole, and the real estate agents and real estate, even investors that are basing their business solely on referrals, it's going away, man. Like Google's so fast, you guys are so fast, and this searching is happening, and along with like psychographics and targeting on the paid traffic side, I see referrals going away, not completely like ever, but 80% of the way, like in the next 3 years.
I agree. Totally agree. Yeah. And Google are getting more sophisticated all the time, so we have to keep up to date with them. But they're doing their best to get rid of all the spammy stuff and just focus on real businesses, like a lot of people have got, and they make sure those people go to the top, and that's what we help them do.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I honor you for being here today and inside of our program. What did you try prior to our program that didn't necessarily work to find your particular audience that you're looking for?
Okay, we tried various things. We've tried things that work, such as referrals from our existing clients. That works really well, because obviously they're getting the great results, so they're happy to refer people. But we also tried Google AdWords, and we tried Facebook ads. But for our industry, it doesn't really work. And the reason for that is there's a lot of bad SEO people out there, and people are tainted by that, if you know what I mean. So they don't trust an advert about SEO. So the only way for me to get my business across is to talk directly to business owners on the phone or on Skype or whatever. And then I can explain fully what we do and why we do it.
Right. And that's powerful for you. I mean, we all receive these Gmail sent emails from it could be India or another country or whatever it may be that, hey, get to the top of Google. And we just get bombarded with them. So to find somebody that's real and relevant and that you can actually speak to on the phone, man, you're golden.
Using those services, by the way, that's the fastest way to get your website to drop right out of the Google search results.
Oh, because Google, they're doing their best to get them out.
Yeah, dead right. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. What have you been able to get the results that you've gotten specifically from our program on your own?
Yeah, sure have. Yeah. Using those, I use those 4 questions, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we've got 8 sales. We got 8 sales within 3 weeks using your training.
Woo, baby! So 8 sales. They're probably small sales. What are they, like $47 each or something like that?
No, $1,500 a month.
Oh, so $1,500 a month per sale?
So we're on $12,000 a month So that's $144,000 for the year, for this year now, that we've generated from using your training.
Oh, dude, that's fantastic. But you know what everybody's probably thinking, including myself, is you probably want to only keep them for like maybe a couple months or something like that. You probably lose clients and all that good stuff, right?
We do. We've lost one client in 3 years.
Oh.
Because he didn't think it was working for him. And then 2 months later, he phoned me up and he said, Keith, can I come back into the program? Somebody in the area is using SEO and he's above me. Get me back up there. So the one we lost came back. So no, we don't tie people to contracts, but we get results for them, so they stay with us, you know?
Oh, that's fantastic. So you've added $144,000 per year, $12,000, per month right now, and that's within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. So quick results. Are you happy with those quick results?
I'm really, really happy with the quick results. The only thing I'm upset about is I can't take any more on at the moment because we haven't got the staff yet. We need to expand our staff. So we're training more staff members now, and then I can get back into the program and bring some more clients on board.
You know what, man? You're doing it. And now you know that, well, you can have clients on demand, right?
Yeah.
So when you choose to add clients, you know where to get them. You know how to get them.
A tap on and off. So we turned the tap on, and all these clients came out, and then we turned it off again. So I know now when we've got the staff levels ready in about another 2 weeks, I can turn that on again, get back onto onto LinkedIn and what have you, and just get some more clients in.
Oh, dude, fantastic!
You can't buy that, you know.
It was it fast? It was fast enough for you to be able to gain those clients?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
All right.
I spoke to a lot of people. I must have spoken, together those 8 sales, I probably spoke to about 30 people.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's great. It's
not everybody's going to buy there and then, but those are the 22 that haven't signed up. I've got the details, so I'll be getting back to them. I
mean, the closing rate is great, man. I mean, you're right at 30% or a little under 30% closing rate. I mean, fantastic job. Great action taking on your end.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on the investment inside of the high-end client program, prior to joining us? Was the investment worth it?
It's too cheap, Ken. You're not charging enough. Man, I'd pay 10 times what you charged, honestly. It just works, I've paid thousands of dollars for things before, and it's just hot air. It doesn't work, and you try it, and you get to the end of it, and it's just not worked. Whereas this, it's all about action taking from day one. The training just gears you up to take action. Yeah. And I'm an action taker anyway, but this just kicked my butt and got me into gear, and I thought, right, just get on with it. Ask the questions, get in touch with people. And if you do that, it works,
So
you don't even need a website, Ken. You don't even need a website.
Hey, thank you for saying all that. And you know what? It's just awesome having you here, man, because you are an action taker. So that leads me into this. The actions that you did take, since most of our audience that join our high-end client program are, they're from service-based businesses. Coaches, consultants, financial advisors, digital agencies like yourself, insurance agents, realtors, are just among a few. How complicated was it? Could somebody that doesn't even have a website, or let me just back up. Let's say they haven't even generated a lead online, not even a client, but never even generated one lead online. Is it something that they could do too?
Yeah, as long as you've got access to a computer, you just go to LinkedIn, you just look for the people who you want as a client, and you just send them a message. Yeah. Okay, what's your core business?
Yeah.
How easy do you want it?
Perfect.
Unless you pay somebody to do that for you, you can't make it any easier than that.
Absolutely, man. No, I tell you, we try to keep it as simple as possible and as explosive as possible to be able to get those dynamic results, quickly. How has your life changed, specifically for both business and personally? And we're talking about business right now, so if you can just talk about personally, that would be awesome. You have more time to spend with, friends, family. How's all that working for you?
Well, no, I don't, but it's positive. The reason is my wife works in a very stressful job. She works for a big credit agency in the UK.
Okay.
I won't mention the name, but it's one of the very well-known ones. And she's quite high up, but she's got a very stressful job, and she doesn't enjoy it. And so this year, what my plan is to generate from this course enough business so that she can stop doing that job and not do that anymore. So that's my big why for really kicking on with this, you know. So rather than just having extra time to sit around and everything else, I'm using it to get my wife so she's out of that job, and then she can either help me or do something with charity, which is what she's done before. You know,
wow, dude, I tell you what, man,
out of life, you know?
You can't see it, but you gave me chills, man.
Oh, thank you.
Like seriously, I mean that means a lot to me, and I worked really hard to have, you know, to get Beth in a position where she can do what she truly desires to do, and she gives back a lot herself. Which Beth is my wife, by the way, and does a lot for our kids and our kids' school and all that great stuff. So, you know, with that being said, I have a lot of respect. What is your time frame on being able to make that happen? Is it sometime in 2017? Is it in 4 months from now, 5 months from now? When are you thinking you're going to try to pull the trigger?
January the 1st, 2018, that will happen.
Wow. I love it. I love the specific date. That's why I asked you.
Yeah.
That's great. Where do you think you would be right now if you would have decided not to join the high-end client program?
I would have spent a lot more money on Google AdWords and Facebook ads for a start off, because, you know, you need to, okay, we get referrals, but it's not enough for me to ramp up to do what I'm trying to do, because I've got a business partner as well. So obviously we've got our staff to pay, and we split the money. So I've got to do twice as much, if you like, to get to my target. So I would have spent a lot more money on paid ads, and that doesn't work as well for my industry, as I say. So it would have taken me maybe 3-4 years longer to do what I want to do. So you've probably cut down my target by 4 years.
Woo, baby!
Yeah, so I'm really.
Hey, that's 4 extra years you can travel a little bit later on.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's.
Well, that's it. Once my wife starts a job, we can work anywhere in the world. So as long as I've got a laptop and connection to my business, we can go and live or work. You know, go for a holiday somewhere. We might even come over and see you.
Come on up. Hey, I didn't start the video off, but I'm in beautiful, exotic Cincinnati, Ohio.
Whoa, brilliant.
You know what? Here's the deal. I'll meet you in LA or Miami or New York City or so I can bring you here.
Okay, we'll do that.
We're going somewhere fun. I love this city, but definitely we're bringing you in. We're going to go somewhere that's got some palm trees.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
So what made you decide to pull the trigger, which was pretty quick? I mean, you made a quick decision in joining the high-end client program. What made you make that decision?
Well, I've heard about you from other contacts that I've got online, you know, because I've been online a long time as well. And a lot of people said to me, Kent's a great guy, you should get involved with him. And, you know, there's investment in your program and everything. And yeah, it's not an easy decision. But when I looked at the promo video for it, it just sounded too good to be true, I'll be honest, you know. But I thought, no, I'll give it a punt. And I gave it a punt. And from day one, because you train people from day one. And I could have just been a newbie who didn't know what I was talking about. And as long as I could go onto LinkedIn and message somebody and say to them, what is your core business? You're opening a conversation with somebody, aren't you?
Right.
You know, you're not phoning them up and hassling them. You're opening a conversation and you get feedback. I know it's a numbers game. As long as you keep doing that, you'll get enough feedback, and then you start a conversation, and then you're in there talking to them. If you can help solve their problem, you're away. So there's nothing complicated about that at all. And that's what I love about it, the simplicity that anybody, you know, even someone coming straight out of college could just do this and just log onto LinkedIn and start their own business, you know.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So
I
think you just answered my next question. I was going to ask you, what's your favorite part of our high-end client program, but it almost sounds like it's the simplicity and how fast it started to work for you. I mean,
it's how to connect with people so quickly without, you know, all the, you know, what's the weather like over there? You know, how are you feeling? You know, all the stuff that people think, get to the point. You know, with this, you just straight in there. What's your core business? You know, straight to the point, aren't you? People appreciate that. They're busy. you know, they appreciate that you value their time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And you know, with all the prior strategies that you did, you know, prior to the engagement and reaching out to your perfect audience, I mean, all that works hand in hand together, you know. You know, with profile and all the other items, you know. I mean, it's simple, just step by step.
Yeah.
Do this, and then boom, you've got new clients coming in.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
the
awesome.
other bit that I liked as well was setting up your LinkedIn profile so that it's not just a standard profile, and you set that up so that people read it and they're actually interested in what you do. You know, because you look through a lot of LinkedIn profiles, you think that's so boring. You know, click on to the next one.
Bio,
yours or stuff of mine, you think, oh, this is interesting. Let's read it.
Yeah. I mean, first thing that comes to mind is like bio, resume, CV. Boring.
It's a short window, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what's so great about that is that you're one of the very few people out there that, you know, the individuals inside of our program are the very few ones that are out there utilizing it the right way to be able to generate, you know, new clients. So, which is awesome. Now, if you had to start all over again and make a decision to, you know, invest with high-end client program, would you do it again? Yeah,
in a blink. Definitely, yeah. This is my passport. This is my wife's passport out of her job, Kent. And I can't say that's the strongest why I've got in the world. I can't say better than that, you know.
I respect it so much. You don't even know. So I'm super proud of you, man. I have just one more question for you.
Yeah.
What would you tell people who are thinking about joining the high-end client program, but they're still a little bit skeptical about pulling the trigger and making the investment?
Yeah. Okay. I would ask them to question themselves and think, what is it that's stopping them? What's the resistance that's stopping them? It's not usually money. People think it's money, but it isn't. It's resistance to change. It's resistance to worrying about sales, you know, making sales, talking to people. With this, there's no resistance because, you know, just get in there and within a day or two, you're going to be talking to people and you're going to be bringing people into your business. And you're not going to be paying for ads. It's ad-free. You know, you're not spending on ads, are you? So it's an investment, but you're saving money on spending ads. And this is much more powerful than that. So I'd just say, forget all the resistance. Just get in there and do it.
Fantastic. You know what? I said it was my last question. I have one more. How fast was it? I know it was within the last 3 weeks you brought on, or, you know, the first 3 weeks you brought on 8 clients at, you know, $12,000 collected per month into your business. How fast was it that you actually got that very first client? How many days was it?
After 3 days.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, it would have been quicker, but I had to give him a proposal and some research on his competitors. Yeah.
Right.
So that was a day for him to look through that. Then he came back and just said, let's push the button, Keith.
All right.
So it was 3 days. Yeah.
All right.
So I was blown away. With that. You know?
Dude, I tell you what, man. It's just, like I said before, it's an honor to have you in the program. I thank you for your time today. That's all I've got. Keep trucking forward. Let's get her.
Yeah.
2018, we're having a party. Bottles are gonna be popping. Stuff's gonna be falling from the roof.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, thank you very much, Keith. That's all, buddy. And you have a great day. And thanks for taking some time out of your day today to join me here on this video chat.
You too. You keep changing people's lives, Ken. Brilliant.
I sure will. Thank you. And you as well, bud. Thank you.
Take care.
You too.